Guys, it's your own boy, the one only Great Dane, back with Season 26 in Squad Busters. Again, we should be on the May2 pass, if I'm not mistaken. I actually haven't opened it up yet here, and you'll see by my trophy count, I haven't had as much reason to play Squad Busters recently now that I've been diving deeper into Ranked in Brawl Stars, and I'm starting to try streaming that. So again, feel free to check that out. I'm trying to do it from weekdays, I want to say 6:30 at the absolute earliest NA East time to 3:30 p.m. I'll take a quick break between 12 for about 30-ish minutes. But again, other than that, what is actually going on in Squad Busters? So again, we still have Tara's Mystery Challenge going on. I think they had that back in January, so I don't think anything has actually changed significantly since the April pass, except for one very minute small change, but it is very nice for people that would care about quality of life in Squad Busters before the game ends. So again, is it actually going to be what I think it is, or will it be something different? So we have a new pass, and it is the May Gem Pass. I was expecting it to be like Final Gem Pass or something. Again, they said towards the start of summer, so at most we might get June, but we've got to be getting close to the end here for Squad Busters. Again, of course, I'm going to pick up the pass, but I got to know, again, shove it down in the comments. Are you guys going to be buying the Squad Busters May Gem Pass? Are you going to be completing it? Again, I just barely completed the April pass yesterday myself, but I at least want to try and make sure to do that each season. And again, I put out a post with a pic of that, so you guys know I'm not fibbing. But again, so there's something new in the shop. We're still getting our Squad League reward of 600 style tickets. Again, I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I got more of them. 39,150. Again, you can always get more hatchlings in Hatchling Run, but unless you're doing solo, I imagine it's still going to keep getting harder to queue up into the team mode without just playing with bots, though you could passively earn hatchlings that way still, I'd imagine, but unless it's real players, you're hardly going to be getting anything. And again, unless someone's really been grinding it out, I probably will be the person with the most resources left in the game when it ends. I won't get anything for it, but at least there will be video of it, I suppose. So, again, where do I start with this? I at least want to show off everything on my account, again, like I usually do, and then I'll get to what the change is. So, again, as of right now, I have 6,194 first place wins, 7,525 general wins. My leg streak will always be 343. A total of 10,946 matches played in total, I believe. They're calling it battles fought, but anyway, still a ton of matches. So I have max level 1,349, and level 194. Again, really confusing that they have 3 different levels there, but I think if you tap it, it says what each one's for. So max journey level, that's my treasure room level, and this is my XP level for fighting in battles. And then, again, I have fallen quite a bit from grace on the trophies. But again, really nothing too crazy to show off here. Again, winning most of my matches because I have the really good Barbarian King strategy. I don't think anything in the meta of Squad Busters has changed, again, which is kind of weird to say, but you know, I think as long as you're playing Barbarian King, you're probably gonna have a really good time. They buffed his punch at some point, and it's just been kind of broken ever since, in my opinion. But squads busted 13,386 bosses, 40,167 super bosses, 7,913. I've collected looks like 5,012,094 gems. Most gems held. Again, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to do better than that. 4,461. If I was able to get into a match with a bunch of people intentionally farming and then letting me kill them, like a friendlies match, I might be able to get more. But again, that's not really going to mean all that much necessarily. The biggest squad size 54, most megas in squad 11. Total megas 35,830. Battles in a team Team 7. Again, I've hardly touched the team feature this entire time the game has existed. It's kind of crazy. But I think it was kind of later on they added the teams thing anyway. I don't even think that was originally something you could do until a little later on, if I'm not mistaken. At least I know they added more game modes later on. If we head into Squad League, you'll notice Peeps is actually still taking it back for the US here on the leaderboard. I don't know what brought him back, but he is holding first currently. It looks like the reset has happened correctly. Again, I'm recording a little bit later in the day as well. So he's holding first in the US and global, actually. I'm 330 in the world and 31st in the United States, which again, just kind of gives you an example of how much people are really playing this. And I don't know if the friends list updates necessarily until people log in, but I'm currently holding 11th place behind TCM Deadroar, number 1 on the friends list. And probably not too far behind Peeps, I would imagine. Unless he just hasn't logged in for a really long time. And it's just held his trophies there ever since, which is also possible. Yeah, I think he might have stopped playing as much last month as well. If he's going to be somewhere around me, probably. There's quite a few people that kind of fell off last month, I think, from spending a lot of time playing Squad Busters. Mostly just bots or kind of randoms now. I can't believe I'm behind the IP and pools guy in terms of trophies here. Again, it's kind of crazy that there's quite a few of these usernames I recognize because I was playing so much at that point, but yeah, I guess he's fallen quite a bit. I'll just sit here scrolling through, but I'm assuming he's been offline for a while unless I just somehow missed him there. Again, nothing really going on in the shop. It just showed I had 0 hatchlings. Now it's showing I had 35, so not really sure what that's about. If we hop over to the treasure room, again, we already kind of saw what the level I was at was. And this is considered basement level 10. So again, I would be interested to know what basement level Peeps is at, or someone who's still been playing significantly more than I have, I would argue. But again, really nothing too interesting going on in terms of the heroes or squad, though coming here, I will tell you I have 168,077 star chest points here, which again, if you divide it by 500, will tell you exactly how many star chests I have. Not that I can claim them anyway, so yeah, but again, I'm not going to do the math, but a lot. I could claim a lot of them. Again, unfortunately, having all these resources doesn't really do me any good, but I do believe I'm probably the player that has the most resources because I was grinding quite a bit of the hatchling run team once I found out you could spend hatchlings for extra resources. But again, as I was doing that over time, less and less people were doing it, which made it harder to keep getting those extra resources, so I haven't been doing it recently. So I am still just sitting around this amount of resources. I could potentially have quite a bit more, but again, just didn't really seem worth the time investment to keep jumping back and forth between games, even passively at that point. But if we hop over to quests, again, still haven't really been playing that much, as you can see by my quest tab here. I just completed those last few actually to complete the April pass yesterday. Again, still the same modes, nothing really crazy going on here. They haven't really updated anything else. We're getting closer to that last thing they did change, though. Again, we'll look through the book. I've completed skeletons so far. Boxer robot, boss robot, guards, gift critter, warrior, ice guard, minion, lava guard, robo mortis. We have loot. Well, I don't think I've completed any of the battle mods actually. I don't even know if I could. I'd just have to play so long to do that, and it's RNG on which mode you get. It takes so long. I'd be interested to know again if Peeps or someone else who played a lot has actually been able to complete any of the actual battle mods book quests, like just fully complete, because man, that's got to take a long time. And I think that deserves to be acknowledged if you're really playing that much, because that's crazy. But again, looking at the actual May Gem Pass, I think it's pretty clear this is going to be a copy and paste of the April one. I still will want to complete it at some point before this season ends. I'm probably not going to do it right away like I used to, just because I'm trying to do other things. But again, I don't really think there's anything else too crazy going on here. I currently have 5,526,970 hero points and 9,145,400 coins. I still don't think they've added anything in the news tab to let us know when the actual game is ending here. I'm sure they'll get there eventually. And they still have a videos. Is it just this one guy? I might wanna, if I click on it, will it bring up the video? I want to see when that was posted.
Want to save $1,000 guaranteed? Switch 4 mobile lines to Spectrum and we'll give you free fiber power.
Man, the last video they had was Class with Chicken 7107. That was still a year ago. So, man, it's been a while. I didn't even think to check that, because I didn't even think there'd be anything still left in there. But again, anyway, I'm probably still one of the last creators here to actually be making these types of videos on the game, because people are hardly going to be able to come up with anything to talk about on the game. But the referral system, I think, still actually works, weirdly enough. I don't have any invites. I've been trying to check those. But the thing they actually changed recently, I want to say about 3 weeks ago, sometime after the first week of the April season, is you'll see there's no longer this weird thing where it shows people have been offline for like 56 years. So I can actually start removing people based on their activity. But again, now that they increased the Supercell friends list to 500 instead of 300, I can have or hold a lot more people on here without having to remove people as often. I will let you guys know, or at least try to remember it once I hit that limit again, so I can remind you guys to stay active. Again, the people who are the least active in Squad Busters are the first people I will kick off my friends list. So yeah, other than that, again, really nothing too crazy going on in Squad Busters. But I want to know, if you do play Squad Busters, are you going to buy the pass? Are you going to complete it? What things are you still trying to do in the game? Is it mostly just Squad League? Because that's really the only thing I can see people really trying to do, because all the other matches just don't really have all that much value unless you're playing with friends. Or just, I mean, you could be that one guy who's just playing solo hatchling herders over and over again, just to have the most ridiculous resources in the game. I would love to know in the comments if someone actually has more resources than I do on any one of these resources, or a higher basement treasure room level, because man, you must be playing the game a ridiculous amount. And again, I think that deserves to be acknowledged, because hardly anyone else is talking about Squad Busters anymore. But yeah, again, let me know how you're playing Squad Busters, if you still are, when you think this game is going to end. I have a suspicion we might get, again, the rest of this month, it seems, but then I gotta have to keep an eye out, because there's got to be an announcement coming soon, now that we're getting towards the start of summer, that they're going to shut this game down pretty soon again, because that's what they said. I'd be surprised if they change their mind and they actually do come back to save Squad Busters or something. But again, I guess anything's still possible. It's incredibly unlikely, but considering the game is still up, who knows, I guess, at this point. But again, other than that, let me know if you guys are excited for the remaining future of Squad Busters. I will say here, again, how you guys play the game, what your favorite hero is to use, what your favorite squaddies are. But other than that, again, I really don't think there's too much more to say here, so yeah, keep trying to enjoy Squad Busters while you can before this game, again, almost inevitably shuts down. But I will continue to make again, I guess I call it Super Pass season updates every month, as long as they exist. And I will try and stream for a day just this game to give people a way to say goodbye, a final shut-off once we finally know what that end date is going to be. And I'll update you guys again. I'll try to keep an eye out, and we'll find out when this game is finally going to end. Again, I had a lot of fun playing it, but again, I just cannot find as much reason to play it anymore, at least recently, because I'm spending so much time on other things. But again, congratulations to Peeps for stealing back the leaderboard somehow, and let's see how far we can take this, guys.